Hey everyone, Sarah here from TLC Sister Wives Recap. And today we're going deep into the dramatic financial showdown that's tearing this family further and further apart. This isn't just a messy divorce. This is a battle for financial fairness, dignity, and control. The controversy surrounding Kody and Robyn Brown is growing by the day, and many fans are asking the big question. Are Kody and Robyn trying to make their ex-wives pay for their financial struggles? In the world of sister wives, financial control isn't just about dollars and cents, it's about power. And we're seeing a dramatic tug of war as Cody tightens his grip, while Robyn stands by his side, making sure their lifestyle is secured, even if it means putting Christine, Janelle, and Mary at a disadvantage. Where we are now in their story, post divorce and growing resentment, the financial battles are more heated than ever. Assets are in dispute, payments are delayed, promises are broken, and relationships are falling into chaos. All of this is a dramatic showdown that's been documented on TLC's Sister Wives, a showdown that shows us the human cost when financial control crosses the line into financial abuse. So grab a cup of tea, settle in, and let's break down the messy financial feud within this polygamist family. If you want more stories, recap, or deep dives into Sister Wives' struggles, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I want to hear your thoughts on whether Cody is the victim or the villain. When we talk about Kody Brown's financial struggles, there's a common thread that emerges. Shift the blame. And that's precisely what Cody has been doing repeatedly toward Christine, Janelle, and Mary. Instead of owning up to his own financial decisions, from questionable real estate purchases to extravagant spending, Cody points his finger at his ex-wives, insisting their choices are the root cause of their financial mess. We saw this play out in dramatic fashion during the last tell-all, when Cody insisted it was Janelle's financial decisions that left him and Robyn in a tough spot, ignoring the reality that he controls the majority of their financial resources. For instance, Janelle revealed that Cody and Robyn liquidated large sums from their family account, much more than anyone else, without consulting the rest of the family. This meant that while the other women tightened their belts and made financial sacrifices, Cody and Robyn kept up their lifestyle. Later, Cody turned this narrative on its head, implying that Janelle was the irresponsible one, when in reality it was his own financial choices draining their collective resources. This tactic of deflecting blame is a classic form of financial abuse. Cody controls the bank accounts, decides who gets what, and then accuses the women of causing financial chaos, when the chaos traces directly back to him. Robyn is a key enabler in this scenario, validating Cody's view that the rest of the family is unfair or ungrateful. Her silence or occasional affirmation signals to Cody that his framing is correct, further fueling his resentment toward Christine, Janelle, and Mary. This growing financial dependency underlines their power imbalance. Cody maintains control over financial resources while expecting financial contributions from his ex-wives, even when it's their own hardworking income. Mary, for instance, was forced to account for every dollar, proving that none was kept back, while Robyn and Cody kept the majority of their profits. The result? The ex-wives fell further into financial vulnerability while Robyn grew increasingly comfortable. All of this adds up to a dramatic picture, a man growing more and more resentful toward the financial independence of his ex-wives, a resentment stemming from their ability to make their own financial decisions without his oversight. His manipulations aren't just about money, they're about control. And by framing financial struggles as the ex-wives' faults, Cody maintains power, preserving his own lifestyle at their expense. While Cody stands at the center of the controversy, Robyn is far from a silent bystander. In many ways, Robyn is his accomplice and a major benefactor when it comes to retaining financial control at the expense of the rest of the family. One of the most striking revelations from the tell-all was how Robyn and Cody kept the majority of financial assets for themselves, while their ex-wives fell into financial chaos. This isn't something Robyn stumbled into by accident. It's a dynamic she directly supported, whether by staying silent, turning a blind eye, or validating Cody's view that the financial struggles were the women's own fault. This growing control Robyn wields is a key piece of their financial power structure. While Janelle, Christine, and Mary have to account for every dollar, Robyn is given a pass, with large sums routed directly toward her and Cody. With large sums routed directly toward her and Cody. This guarantees their lifestyle and financial stability, even if it leaves the rest vulnerable and stranded. Robyn's growing influence over financial decisions further guarantees that this imbalance will continue. Some of the most factual and dramatic moments illustrating Robyn's role come from the tell-all itself. Robyn stayed silent or nodded in affirmation while Cody insisted it was Janelle's financial choices, not his own, that drained their bank account. She supported Cody's framing, implying without directly stating it, that the ex-wives were irresponsible with their resources, when in reality, financial decisions were a collective matter, and Robyn was a key actor in those decisions. Furthermore, Robyn turned a blind eye to the fact that Cody forced Mary to account for her own income, adding financial pressure and scrutiny that Robyn herself was spared. This growing lifestyle Robyn enjoys comes directly from the financial stability the rest of the family was forced to forgo. While the ex-wives fell into financial uncertainty, struggling to pay their bills, manage their properties, or account for their futures, Robyn kept a comfortable lifestyle with Cody, adding financial stress to their relationships and fueling resentment. This tactic not only kept Robyn's lifestyle sheltered and preserved, but also further isolated the ex-wives, securing Robyn's control alongside Cody's. Ultimately, Robyn's role cannot be dismissed as secondary. She's not a powerless wife, stranded by a manipulative man. Instead, Robyn is a complicit and enthusiastic participant in the financial abuse. Her growing lifestyle stands as a dramatic contrast to the struggles faced by the rest of the family, reflecting the growing resentment and growing division within their relationships. Robyn chose this path alongside Cody, and together, they kept their financial domination alive at the expense of everyone else. While Cody stands at the center of controversy, Robyn is far from a powerless bystander. In fact, she's a key player in retaining financial control while forcing financial responsibilities back toward their ex-wives. Robyn's growing lifestyle and financial stability come directly at the expense of the rest of the family, adding a dramatic twist to their ongoing struggles. One of Robyn's main motives for retaining control alongside Cody is financial. The two enjoy a comfortable lifestyle, a large home, financial stability, and a degree of financial freedom, while their ex-wives pay a heavy price. This isn't a matter of fairness, it's a matter of power. Robyn and Cody together have kept the majority of the assets for themselves, choosing not to sell, liquidate, or fairly distribute financial resources. This guarantees Robyn's financial future and maintains a clear imbalance within the family's financial structure. Evidence from the show highlights Robyn's growing influence over financial decisions. Whenever difficult choices arise, whether related to mortgage payments, Coyote Pass, or the family's collective financial struggles, Robyn stands firmly by Cody. She validates his view that the financial mess is a result of the ex-wives' poor decisions, ignoring the fact that many financial problems have directly come from Cody and Robyn's own choices. Robyn's silence speaks volumes. Instead of challenging Cody's framing, she lets it become the dominant narrative. This tactic further disempowers the rest of the family, adding a dramatic power imbalance that cannot be ignored. Some factual moments reveal Robyn's true role in this financial controversy. During the tell-all, Robyn remained quiet or nodded in affirmation when Cody insisted their financial struggles were not his own, but were instead a reflection of Janelle's and Christine's choices. She supported Cody's framing, implying without directly stating that the ex-wives were the ones responsible for their financial downfall, when, in reality, financial decisions were made collectively, and Robyn had a seat at that table. Furthermore, Robyn turned a blind eye when Cody forced Mary to account for her own income, adding financial pressure and scrutiny that Robyn herself was spared. This growing lifestyle Robyn enjoys, a large, comfortable home, financial stability, and control, stands in dramatic contrast to the financial struggles faced by the rest of the family. While the ex-wives pay the price for financial decisions made by Cody and Robyn, Robyn maintains her lifestyle without suffering the financial chaos that their choices have triggered. This tactic not only highlights Robyn's growing power, but also underscores the growing resentment within the family. Robyn chose financial control alongside Cody, and in doing so, secured her own future at the expense of everyone else. While Cody and Robyn tightened their grip on financial control, two women began to break free: Janelle and Christine. This moment marked a dramatic turning point in their stories, a moment when both decided they'd had enough of the unfair treatment and financial chaos that kept them vulnerable. Janelle's growing resistance is a key thread in this showdown. We saw this when Janelle challenged Cody directly over financial decisions related to Coyote Pass and the family's budget. She pressed him for answers. Where was the money going? Why hadn't there been fairness in its distribution? And instead of clear explanations, she was met with blame and dismissal. This was a turning point for Janelle. She decided it was time to detach herself from Cody's financial mess and start securing her own future. We know from the show that Janelle chose not to further invest in Coyote Pass after repeated disputes about its fairness. This meant letting go of her financial investment in the property and securing whatever financial independence remained for herself and her children. Christine's break from Cody was even more dramatic, a moment that a lot of fans cheered as a breakthrough. Christine made the difficult decision to leave Cody and move back to Utah with her children, cutting financial ties in the process. This was a dramatic manifestation of her growing awareness that something was profoundly unfair in their financial arrangement. Christine was expected to contribute to Cody's financial pool while retaining none of the financial benefits or stability for herself. So, she chose financial independence instead. She secured a home for herself and her children and made sure their futures would no longer be tied up in Cody's financial chaos. This process was not without struggles or disappointments. Janelle and Christine faced immense financial uncertainty, losing their financial investment, their marriage, their community, but their growing resolve kept them anchored in their decision. They chose fairness, dignity, and financial independence over staying in a system that disregarded their worth. This meant navigating difficult conversations, selling properties, and, in many cases, starting from scratch. But through their struggles, both women forged a path toward financial stability and peace of mind. Ultimately, their decisions illuminate a powerful truth. Financial independence is a form of freedom. The moment Janelle and Christine chose to detach their financial futures from Cody and Robyn, they began a process of healing, growing, and securing a better future for their children. This isn't just a dramatic reality TV showdown. It's a story about two women reclaiming their financial power after years of unfair treatment. As the dust settles, we're left with a dramatic showdown that highlights a battle for fairness, dignity, and financial stability within the Sister Wives family. Cody finds himself growing increasingly isolated, a man whose financial decisions and blame shifting have driven away those he once called his partners. Robyn, meanwhile, finds her dependency growing alongside him, tying her future to financial control while losing the loyalty, respect, and unity that kept their family together in the first place. On the other side of this showdown, Janelle and Christine are reclaiming their financial independence and peace of mind. They're choosing a path forward without Cody's financial chaos, securing their own futures, and demonstrating that fairness and dignity can be won, even after years of unfair treatment. This dramatic battle resonates far beyond reality TV. It shows us the struggles many families face when financial control crosses the boundary into financial abuse, and the power that comes from choosing independence instead of staying stranded in unfairness. What do you think? Is Cody unfair in his financial decisions? Are Robyn's motives pure or manipulative? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear your thoughts. Thank you for sticking with me, Sarah, from TLC Sister Wives Recap. As we uncover the stories that lie beneath the surface, don't forget to subscribe for more in-depth stories, expert analysis, and everything you need to know about the dramatic world of Sister Wives.